jeans.
Wow. I had a couple of pairs of Jabot jeans.
I did too. How long has Route 66 been around? It says officially 1926.
1926. That's a long time.
I think Levi's were like 18.
Let's find out.
I don't know a lot, but I know a little. I think Levi's has been around a little bit longer.
Let's see.
But
Jabot pants, I had a couple of pairs in high school.
Man, hey, it was me and my boys, man. We used to switch jeans. Like I had the red ones, my homeboy had the black ones. I think another boy had the yellow ones. We would just flip flop them.
Yeah. You have won the title, my guy.
I did. What I say?
So Levi's have been around for 171 years, my guy. 1853.
I told you, man. I don't know a lot, but I know enough.
Wranglers have been around for 120. I know you probably got a pair of Wranglers upstairs. You know the ones you wear to work and your crotch is missing. When you be wearing it, you be switching.
Yo,
them my Wranglers?
I thought, relax, man.
I'm just telling you. No, I thought those weren't Wranglers you had on that day. You know, the ankles was real high,
those are,
and the crotch was missing.
Those are cargo.
And when you walk with a sash, like you be twitching.
A walk with a sash. Wow.
Maybe I'm overthinking. But yeah, G, you was right. So I need a fact check real quick while we was talking.
Yeah.
Levi's have been around for 171 years. That's a long time. And you know what? We went to a museum. You know, we got to look into. We went, and a lot of African American people was helping with the first blue jeans and all that.
Oh, really?
I can't remember. I have to do my fact check. We need a fact checker.
I'm not surprised, man.
Is your daughter still working for us?
Currently at the moment, yes, but she's saying she
won't
strike.
She won't pay it.
She don't.
She looked at me sideways when I walked through the door. She filming again.
Yeah. She won't help back pages. She's not playing.
Hey, listen. She may have to be our fact checker, so you got to stop paying.
Okay. I guess I'll do something with her.
Give her like Barbie doll. Get her a Barbie doll.
You said you would, but we're not gonna talk.
You know what? I'm gonna get her a Barbie doll. I did. I'm gonna get her a Barbie. That's gonna be her first payment, but it's gonna be like a thank you gift for being the voice of My Bad G.
Okay.
If we hadn't, don't let her listen to this. Because I may renege.
She don't listen.
I may renege.
She asked, she's like, Daddy, kind of listen. I said, no, it be profanity. She's like, okay. But
we'll do a kids version for her.
Yeah, we should do a family one. I don't know how, but we'll get all the family.
So you mean like
just get like the wives and have everybody just introduce themselves on the mics and just talk like, hey, this is our, just one of those feel good episodes. We can think about that later.
Yeah, we'll forget because
down the road.
Your wife works.
Yeah, she
works.
It's a hit or miss. But anyway, speaking of fashion, we had a question that came up this week, and I want all my grown men to step up. And when I put this post, I want you to comment and say yes or no. Should every man have a suit? Me, because I'm the fashionable one in the crew, I say yes.
It's only two of us.
And then?
And whenever I see you, you got on t-shirts, jeans, and gym shoes, and a hat.
Hey, when it's time to get
am I not
suited and booted, watch out. Watch out.
You gonna have a hat on the suit?
Hey, I got one of them hats. I got one of those hats, so don't play with me.
I just feel like...
But no, man, for real talk, like we had a conversation. I was like, man, dude, like you should own a suit. He was like, nah, why? I just rent one. I'm like, nah, man, like what if we like get voted, invited to a red carpet, and I said, hey, you got to be there at a certain day. You can't go because you got to rent a tux. They got to do your measurement.
No, tell them what you told me. Don't sugarcoat this.
I said you should have a suit.
No, you said I'm gonna leave you and I'll go by myself.
Yeah, that's red carpet. I can still represent. We don't always have to be together.
My bad. Yes, the sign says together.
Do you always? Well, I can't use them too because they're cousins. I'm gonna say, do you always see Wallow and Gilly? But yes, they're cousins. So yeah, they're always together.
But still, how you gonna go to a red carpet and you leak and they say, hey, we inviting? They're not calling you saying, Monty, we want you to come.
No, they said.
Let me finish.
Okay.
They called and said, hey, we want My Bad G to appear here, and we want you guys to be here.
Right.
And you said, well, Lamone, if you ain't got your suit, I'm gonna leave. They ain't asking for just you.
Okay, well,
so you gonna wait?
Put your one pair of slacks and your one pair of black shirt.
Ouch!
And
that hurt.
And put it in a suitcase. And
you know what? When you pull the knife out, at least clean the blood off that you stabbed me in my neck with.
I'm just saying, G. I feel like every grown man should have at least one suit.
Yeah.
Like Steve Harvey said, you should have 5 suits. Yeah, I just say one.
Don't get me testifying about what Steve Harvey did.
I mean, I disagree on some of his stuff, but on that, I think you should have a suit, G.
Well, let's say it right now. I don't have a suit. And if I need a suit, I'll rent a suit.
I'll rent a suit.
I don't need to have a suit in my closet just to have a suit. You know why? Because I don't wear suits every day.
Exactly. So when it's time to wear one, you should just be like, I'm going to pull it out.
Why can't I just go rent it?
You're going to rent a tuxedo.
You can rent tuxedos. Okay. It's business.
That's somebody else been in. All they do is him.
No. They clean it. Have you ever rented a dirty tuxedo, my guy?
They clean it. If it ain't mine, it's dirty. If I know I'm the only one, only user, the only.
But that don't matter. If it's a rented tuxedo, as long as it's clean, I don't care what's what.
Like I said, G, I just think.
Okay, he believed.
I do.
For the visuals part, I'm pointing at you guys out there.
Yes.
He says that I should have a suit. Yes. I'm telling him if I need a suit, I'll rent a suit. What's the problem with renting a suit to go to a function? Now,
for me,
before you answer.
For me, it boils down to me. I think you're, one, a man that don't own a suit, he's not serious. 2, that's just me.
That's an opinion.
Yes, it is. 2,
so a man.
I think if you don't own a suit, you're just like, what kind of style he have?
So a man that don't own a suit is not a serious man.
Yes, he's not about being, serious. Yeah.
So what about that man that owns about 6 or 7 trucks? He's a truck driver.
Okay. And
that's his business, is trucking.
Right.
And when he go get clients, he don't always show up in a suit. He show up in a nice polo, nice pair of cargo pants or jeans to go get the job. Allow me to finish. To go get that job and then go get whatever he needs for his business to say, hey, we can support you with this. He don't have a suit. And what happens when he get that job? Did that mean he wasn't serious because he should show up in a suit?
No.
So that's your opinion.
There's a time and place for a
That's
suit.
Your opinion.
There's a time and place for a suit. I don't think you don't have to have.
So
you don't have to have a suit.
What's the time and the place for a suit?
Weddings.
I rent a suit. What's the next time?
Funerals.
I rent a suit. What's the next time?
Red carpet events.
I rent a suit. So we got those 3 out the way.
I guess,
I
man.
don't. No, don't you shun this.
I'm not shunning.
You shun
There's nothing you can say to change my mind. That's that's how I'm coming off. Like whatever facts and stuff you throw out and give, you're not going to change my mind.
I'm not trying to change your mind. I ask you.
Trying to justify?
No.
Not having a suit?
No, I'm not justifying for not having a suit.
Okay.
I don't care to have a suit in my closet. If I need a suit, I'll go rent a suit.
Okay.
If I need to go to a funeral and I have to have a suit on, I'll rent a suit. Okay. If I need to go to a red carpet event for my bad G, tune in, I'll rent a suit.
Okay.
If I need to go to a wedding, which I have been to several weddings, that I did rent. I think out of the weddings I've been to, I've rented 2 suits.
Well, I was actually in one, so yes, I had to rent it.
The second one I was in, and I had rented a suit.
Yeah, you have to if you're in it.
So, with that being said, I think I'm doing fine.
I guess, man.
I just don't have suits. If you open my closet, I got 2 Christmas sweaters, one light up.
See that? He got Christmas sweaters, but he don't have a suit. Do you even what about a blazer? Do you have a blazer at least? No,
I don't have a blazer. I have now a gold, not gold, but a silver tie.
Oh,
I have an all black tie. I have an all black button up, and I have an all white button up, and I have a vest. So I can either look professional or serve you your drink, however you want it.
butler.
Yeah, that's fine.
No, man, I just.
I don't think if I have a suit on, or I should have 4 or 5 suits in my closet. Because how often do you wear those suits?
It don't. You're right. It don't matter.
Allow me to finish.
Okay.
1, wedding. 2, funeral. 3, red carpet.
4, interviews. You want to dress to impress?
I only know one person wore a 3-piece suit to an interview, but that's neither here nor there. That's a different episode.
Hey,
that's a different episode.
And they remembered it, and I'm working
foolish. Different episode.
Like, well, that boy was clean. Well, we had that.
And so
he was like, they look at me before I even said something. That's like, you know what?
So
that guy means business.
If I'm going to be a mechanic at a mechanic shop, should I have on a suit?
You should represent.
I'm asking you, should I have on a suit to go interview for a mechanic job?
You should wear a suit to any interview.
You do know it.
First impression. You
do know it's a such thing about being overqualified. So you come in like that, they may think you're not qualified for the job, and they may not hire you.
Absolutely.
Maybe you should tone down that suit that you put on.
I'd rather be over than under. Yeah. Any day.
And the other was in a grave in the suit.
I didn't even think about that. Was cast a shirt.
Don't put me in the suit once you put me in the box. Well, I have no control over that. Let me stop that. I don't control none of that. Yeah. If I did control it, I would stop.
Once you did, you did.
Yeah, I can't say, hey, I don't want to wear that suit. It's tied around the crotch. I can't do that.
What was that movie? They put him on some little shoes.
Death at the funeral.
Like, why you got them little shoes on?
His feet was crushed.
Well, I had ballet shoes on.
So,
put some shoes on.
Let me ask you this.
Yeah.
Say, for instance, you got your suit on.
Okay.
And you suited and booted.
Yep.
You fresh out to church.
Yes.
You walking down in somebody's seat. And the guy see you and say, man, you sharp, bro.
Yeah, man.
What? Where you from? What you do then? You take your suit jacket off, then you talk, or do you keep that suit jacket on and talk?
I unbutton it. gotta feel comfortable. Gotta unbutton it a little bit. Like,
so you let the person know that you available and that you.
Oh wow!
No,
unbutton
available to talk.
Oh yeah.
Available to talk.
That sounded crazy.
So you said take it off. I didn't.
I said open it. I said open it.
You said unbutton.
Unbutton the jacket.
Okay.
You gotta. It's a jacket. You can unbutton it.
So when you take your suit jacket off for this person,
right,
and he asks you for, hey man, let's kick it. Let's get it together and hang out.
Yeah. Let's
exchange numbers. What do you do then?
Right after church, he's a godly man, so you know you want to be around. I've been told that you want to have your circle full of positive people. And,
exactly.
You know, godly people. Off the rip, you know, you don't know what people do at their, you know, in between their walls. But you see a man at church, and he like, yo, man, I always see you here. You know, seem good with your family. Seem like you're a family guy. You know, we should exchange numbers. I said, okay, cool.
So, for the people that don't know, there was another topic question that we had for today.
Yes, it is.
That
when the last time you gave your number out?
When the last time you gave your number out? I want you to tell me when the last time you gave in your number to someone.
About 3 weeks ago.
You gave your number away 3 weeks ago.
No more, yeah.
And did you feel pressured to give this number out?
Not pressured, but it was it kind of caught me off guard. The guy caught me off guard, and I was like, okay, like, cause I like he said, we were at church. I went at church.
Like who said? Who said y'all?
You said that. You said that.
Oh, so was I with you guys?
No, but
well, tell us the story.
So
story time.
I was at church, and you know, we have been going to this church for a minute now.
Hey, I want to come to the church.
Okay,
y'all gotta let me know.
We've been going there for a minute now, and so the gentleman, when church is over, I go pick up the kids from Sunday school.
Right.
But this one particular time, I didn't go pick him up right away. I just stayed with my wife, and my wife was chit chatting. And the gentleman came up to me. He's like, "Hey man, I always see you. I've been seeing you in church and stuff, and I see you with your family and stuff. It's like, man, you seem like a good dude. It's like, you need more young brothers. Well,
running game. He was running game. But go ahead.
Anyway, more brothers. And he was like, "Hey man, give me a number." And I was like, "No." He was like, "I'm gonna give you my number." So I was like, "All right, cool." He gave me his number. He's like, "What's yours?" And I was like, But I just gave him my number. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't like I just gave him my number. It was cool, wasn't nothing, off the ordinary or whatever. But I told this gentleman what happened. He's like, "Man, you give me a number?" I'm like, "Dude, it's gonna happen. You're gonna give your number out."
No, disagree.
You don't have to man.
I'll
call you or I'll see you again, man.
So that's
what people with no suits say.
No,
aggressive.
Let's talk about it. Hey, that shot that you just threw, that shot was strictly for me and no one else. And you know it was. That's why you said what you said. It's fine. It's fine.
They're aggressive. Guys
okay.
with no suits are aggressive.
No, we're not. We're not. So I'm gonna touch on it. So I had this situation where my next door, not next door, but across the street, same thing. Mm-hmm. Across the street neighbor, he was outside, and I had asked him a question. I was like, "Hey, do you have a edger?" And he said, "I said, I see you cutting grass a lot, at different people's houses. Do you have an edger?" And he was like, "No, I don't have an edger. I just usually cut the grass." I'm like, "Oh, okay. Okay." I'm like, "Yeah, man, because I needed somebody." I don't have an edge. At the time, I didn't have an edger. I have one now. But at the time, I didn't have an edger. So I was like, "Yeah, I was just wondering if you had edgers. I was going to, a couple of dollars to edge my lawn whenever you can. Or whenever you do my neighbor's lawn, just edge mine and I pay you." He said, "No, I don't have an edger. I usually just cut the grass. And if you need me to cut the grass, I can do that for you." I said, "Okay, cool." I'm thinking, well, I usually cut the grass too. Mm-hmm. Or, I usually do the front and I let Noah do the back.
Okay.
And so he was like, "Yeah, so just, if you want me to, yeah, just give me your number and I can, and I was like, "Whoa, no." and you made me feel bad after I told you this situation.
This is your neighbor, G. You gonna see him more times than one.
That's fine.
And you was fine. I think how you said it. He was like, no.
I think you may be right. Okay, so he asked me. He said, "Well, just give me your number," and I said, and you gotta look at the audio. Not the audio. You gotta look at the video for this. I'm gonna do it at the camera. No.
Yeah, the stank look on him.
And I felt bad after I thought about it because he took a step back and he grabbed his pearls like, "Oh."
Said, "Get somebody else to do it."
And that only goes back to saying that I don't give my number out to people. Mm-hmm. Not to say that you're a bad person, you're a good person. That's just my thing. I don't, and I felt when I thought about it after I told you in confidence, and you made me feel bad. Let's talk about that. But that's neither here nor there. I told you, and you like, "Man, why would you wrong?" I like, "What you mean? You just." All I said was no.
I said, "How you gave it?" No, he was like, "Mm-mm." He was like, "Nah, I'm good."
I didn't want to make it like that, but
because you gotta realize in his mind, if he's cutting grass, he's trying to get clients. So he's like, "Hey, let me get your number if you need me to cut your grass."
Yeah, but
he didn't know that you cut your own grass.
No.
I'm pretty sure.
I'm not debating that.
Right.
But if just knock on my door, you just come across the street.
That's even weird. Just show up at any time you want to.
But if you cutting grass, if he cut my neighbor's grass, and you come out, "Hey, you want your grass cut?" My neighbor's here, I'm there. Right. You just come there.
Or he could just text you to, "Hey, I'm cutting grass."
No, I don't want you texting.
He ain't gotta call you. Just text.
I don't want you texting me. I'm so.
Well, a guy like his number is.
No, and see that's
service.
Right there. What? When you do that.
What did I do?
You try to be like you. No, it's not that. I just don't want everyone to have my number. I'm sorry.
And that's fine, dude.
No, it's not, because you try to make me feel bad about that. You said, "Oh,
I didn't make you."
What did the guy say after that?
You felt bad. You was like, "Hey man, was I wrong, G?" I was like, "Yeah, you were pretty wrong." G.
I was wrong,
but let that man out there just looking at you like,
I didn't. Yeah, maybe I was wrong.
I wouldn't even say every time you see me, be like, "Hey, what up, man?" You want to give me your number?
I get mad too. Like he's shunning me for that. But
every time you take out the trash,
I'm not talking to that. Yeah. But so that was my situation that I had. That he did ask me, and I was like, no. And I think I tried to clean it up, and I was like, hey, if I need you, I'll just come knock on your door because you're right there. But you know, like, I don't want you to have my number.
I was like, come over to my house.
He would text me, hey bro, what you doing? Like
that's what it is.
I don't want that.
You're afraid of making new friends.
No. I don't think I am afraid of making new friends.
I don't want to make new friends.
No, because if we go out to a place representing my bad G and somebody want to link, I will link, but I don't.
Right, because you gonna have because when we start doing like these outings, like we're about to get ready to do,
right?
We're gonna have to network.
And I get that.
You probably I can't give my number out to everybody. You gotta
give it out to everybody. So that's the problem. Shit.
All right. So I just give you your number. So I can say the final yes on the deals. Or I gotta call you. Yeah, exactly.
Let's talk about
exactly.
That.
Yeah. Exactly.
No, you know, no matter what I do when it comes to this, I always come see you first. No matter what it is. No matter what it is, what I think or what I'm going through, I always come see you.
We're going to have a business card. We're going to create a Google phone number. So you want
I feel much better with that. I'm sorry, man. I don't want nobody calling me. Hey, bro, what you doing? What's this? Yeah, I'm the dude down the street. Remember you passed me and I asked you for your number and you threw it out the window? Yeah, that's me. No, I don't want him calling me. No, I'm good. So yeah, let's do the Google number, and then it makes me feel better inside.
We'll create a Google number.
But I don't see it make me feel better in your contacts.